all you post-snap loving dudes and dudettes? Toy Shiz here, and I'm coming to you live from the future. Sunday the 31st. Crazy, right? This is the brand new Target exclusive Hasbro Marvel Legends 2-pack featuring that guy that never showed up in any of the movies, really, and then, of course, the girl who keeps changing her hair. And then, spoiler alert, I feel like they kill 3 of the characters. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. At this point, I don't want to know anything about Endgame, but I do know that this 2-pack will be available this Sunday, the 31st of March, as the Endgame season kicks off. Very excited for this. 40 bucks at Target. Here's the DPCI number for everyone. Packaging is actually pretty cool. Really nice Black Widow right there. Here's the back and everything else like that. If you want to go ahead and screen grab it, there you go. Jeremy Renner and Scarlett Johansson looking great as whatever characters they seem to be playing in the movie. Really nice picture on the side of Jeremy Renner. Let's get this thing open. This is the brand new Target exclusive Hasbro Marvel Legends Avengers 2-pack. And while I got you guys here, I just want to say thanks so much for checking out my new fresh look. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Make sure to leave a comment. Let's talk some toys. Also, be sure to subscribe because I got a heck of a lot more Marvel Legends action on the way. And of course, here are the figures out of the packaging, and I got to give it to them on this one. These head sculpts are looking pretty fantastic. That face capture technology, man, that is pretty rocking. I'm going to say that's Jeremy Renner, and that's definitely ScarJo. There's a little... It's a hyper-realistic version, to be quite honest. And to see them all up close right here, I mean, you could definitely see that this technology is really starting to pick up. Man, they are absolutely killing it. I like what they did, in all honesty, with this 2-pack. I like that you get 3 extra heads. You're going to have to get a couple of these if you want, if you're that type of collector. 3 2-packs. Interchangeable heads, you get every single character basically from the movie. I know that they got 2 other waves coming out to complete the rest of the figures. Couple surprises here and there. They can't really show anything off just yet, but I like that. It kind of clears up the 2-pack problem that plagues Target. And for those of you that either or, you can either do it if you want, or just have the 2 figures and swap them out as you go along. I might do that. I have really no plans on doing that. I don't really army build in that sense, but it is a very nice incentive to get extra packs because essentially you are getting extra figures. Now, you're not getting weapons or accessories or anything for those figures, so in that sense, a little bit off. But we haven't seen the movie yet. We don't know the exact context. I'm assuming these are the suits that they use to show up and fight Galactus in and or Annihilus. Whoever decides to show up, I'm completely making this up because I don't want to know anything about Endgame, but I do want to know some great figures. First and foremost, here is Jeremy Renner. He's got this wild faux hawk thing going on. I love it. Great capture. Finally giving a little bit of love to Hawkeye, Ronin, whatever you want to call him. Again, don't want to know, but looks pretty wild. Articulation on this stuff, pretty good. Bicep swivel, nice swivel on the shoulders. You got double jointed elbows, nice wrist rotation. There's no extra hands in this one. That would have been another thing to add extra hands, repulsor blast type hands for Iron Man or, Nebula, something like that. But he does have an ab crunch. That works out pretty well. Waist swivel, kicks out way up high, about that much. Back, not really at all, kicks to the side. He does have a thigh, double jointed knees, and some ankle pivot. Now, I gotta say, the suit, I had my reservations about seeing it before I saw it up close and personal. The suit's actually pretty rocking, I gotta say. A lot of them have been shown in more of a white motif, gray, light gray. I don't know the exact colors. The movie makes it seem like this would be more spot on as opposed to the more white suits that we saw initially, so maybe they've kind of narrow them down, maybe they change, I don't know, maybe something extraordinary happens and Thanos does something with his gloves. Who knows, who cares? ScarJo also looking pretty wild as Black Widow. I really like all the intricate sculpting and the details on this suit. I think that's great. It's a nice little mesh feeling right there all along the insides, and then you have this nice gunmetal worn type of thing going on every which way. She does have, it's funny, it goes from this mesh to the back side and then it kind of carries around. So it's a little bit different in that sense from the male version, but the female version, that's pretty cool. And to be quite honest with you, I love Nebula, so Nebula's head is definitely going on, but I'll switch out all the heads in just a second. As far as articulation goes, she's got a really nice head joint. I like that the hair kind of scopes around right there. Now, in the movie, she does have a little bit of a red to a blonde tinge, so there you go. She's growing it all back out. There's a little bit what's left of the old blonde Infinity War ScarJo. You have double jointed elbows on a female figure. Praise and rejoice. I think everybody is going to flip out when they see that. Really nice at the shoulder. Bicep swivel as well. This is going to be an updated female buck. That's pretty cool. Nice wrist rotation. Got a little bit of a, maybe a quantum realm type thing. Ab crunched and that, like a diaphragm kind of thing. Nothing at the waist. Kicks up about that much. Kicks back, not even. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and of course we got ankle rockin' pivot. So that is pretty awesome. Let's put the weapons in their hands. 3, 2, 1. And boom, the weapons fit oh so nicely. You got old Hawkeye holding his bow and arrow. No arrow though. That's really weird. And this is basically all you can do because this is a closed hand, so you can't even hold, this part. That's, it's a bit of a missed opportunity. How come no bow and arrow? If you're doing Hawkeye, well, no, that's bizarro. You get the same type of baton that you got with the Infinity War Black Widow, and then also a space gun. The space gun, she doesn't have trigger fingers or anything, and this thing wibble wobbles every which way. So I'm assuming, you probably could use it for Black Widow, but I'm going to give this to Nebula once I kind of get that going. Nowhere on her can you fit the gun either. That's a bit of a bummer. But like I said, just to show off the gun, I believe this is a brand new gun. I don't think we have seen it before. But if we have, if we haven't, that's pretty cool. I got to give it to him. That's a really nice Guardians of the Galaxy space weapon right there. Nice silver with a gold kind of finish on it. Let's swap the heads. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on one second. There we go. Much better. As you can see, Ant-Man and Nebula looking fantastic. I will say, though, I like the gun better in this hand. It's still a little bit loose, but it holds it a lot better. This Nebula sculpt is quite possibly just amazing. It is fantastic. I love the bright colors on it. I think they actually nailed it on that, just from that angle to the front to the other side, even on the back. I love this head sculpt. I think it looks exactly like Nebula, like the actress. They absolutely killed it in that sense. With the Ant-Man one, it's okay. It's the same one that I believe that they kind of used. I think they just added a few extra different paints to coincide better with this suit. Can't see any eyes or anything else like that. But yeah, I'm going to say it's worth it to have it. It's nice, but it's not really anything different than you don't already have. And then lastly, of course, shipmates coming back on the Benatar, Iron Man and Nebula. The Iron Man helmet, I think, is the weakest of all the head sculpts, to be quite honest. It just has a lot of blemishy looking things, especially in the white eyes. It's something you have to get used to with this Iron Man, just because you're so used to him being in a suit. There's absolutely, again, no paint on the back. That's kind of weak right here. Like, it has a lot of shading and such, but there's absolutely zero paint right here. I just noticed that when I was looking at the back of the figure. Interesting enough. Again, it's a really cool looking Iron Man head. I'm going to give it to him on that, but in the sense of the paint and everything, it's a little sloppy in some cases. So, in that sense, it's a bummer. Nebula, she wins. Jeremy Renner head, that's awesome. Scarlett Johansson, she's awesome. Ant-Man, I go either way on him. It's not a bad thing. It's not a great thing. Missed opportunity, no bow for the bow and arrow. That's really odd. At least this thing is a little bit taut. It's, it'll break eventually because it's just plastic, but it gives you a little give. And then the same batons that we have seen. And just to show off some scale, here are the figures with some of the most recent Marvel Legends. And they actually fit in quite well. So I'm going to leave you guys at that. What do you guys think about this new 2-pack coming up this Sunday, the 31st of March? Look for it exclusively at Target. I like these figures. I think they're actually pretty cool. There are a lot of missed opportunities, but I think it more than makes up for in the terms of I get what they're trying to do. I like the different head sculpts. You got to buy more than one pack. If you're a crazy collector like I am, I'm still on the fence, but I think I know where I'm kind of headed at this point. Anyways, as always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, have a fantastic Endgame weekend coming to you from the future, from the 31st. I hope that this Tuesday night is feeling fine for you. We got a great week ahead of us, and when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.